In this chapter, we're going to look at a variety of aspects to help make you a safer paddler in a safer group. Training you to be a fitter and more skillful paddler is beyond the scope of this video. We are going to look at how you can learn to make good judgment calls and gain experience without losing out on fun. Using a few different examples, we're going to look at how a safer paddler performs on the river, both as an individual and within a group. We'll also discuss the basics of scouting and introduce boat-based communication. A safer paddler will always understand his or her own technical, tactical, physiological and psychological capabilities. The technical component is the skill set you have at your disposal in any given environment. That's your repertoire of strokes, control of your boat and timing. The tactical component is your ability to read a river's features and plan a route accordingly. Can you hit the route that you see? The physiological component is your fitness for the task ahead, knowing how much you have in the tank at any time in the day. The psychological component is recognising whether you're excited or anxious at the prospect of paddling a rapid and learning how to manage those feelings. Understanding your own abilities and their limits will allow you to make sound decisions on where you can safely put yourself in a rapid. When you're confident that you can place yourself exactly where you want to be in a rapid, you can slow your descent by using the river's features to your advantage. When you develop the ability to plan and control your descent using the river's features, you can put yourself into positions that benefit the team and allow for a more fluid descent. This allows the team to limit the risks to which they are exposed and get more enjoyment. A group of paddlers will perform well together when they are honest about each other's abilities and develop an atmosphere of support within the team. This may involve stronger paddlers assuming the role of guide when required, but regardless of any roles that evolve within a team, every member is responsible for themselves exercising their rights to inspect, request protection, or simply walk round a rapid. Knowing when to inspect varies depending on your experience. For some paddlers, that may be when the river disappears round bends and eddies aren't apparent. For others, it's when things get steeper. Irrespective, there are a few different ways to approach this problem.
So in this sequence here, the group's arrived at the top of this grade 4 section. From the boat, they couldn't see to the bottom of the rapid, and the rapid's unknown to them. So the whole group has got out to scout the rapid and decide the line. On this occasion, instead of the whole group getting out to inspect the rapid, one person's gone ahead while everybody else remains in their boat. He's looking for the same information as when the whole group inspected. A clean line down, a clean exit at the end of the rapid, and he will now feed back this information to the rest of the group.
Once groups or individuals have scouted from the bank and have chosen their lines, they can then choose which strategy they are going to use to run the rapid. In this case, they have chosen to run the rapid all together. Alternatively, if the group is happy and someone at the front is inclined to take a look, then they can scout the rapid from their boat. This may require them slowing at the top of the rapid and craning their neck, or simply finding an eddy part of the way down to check the rapid before either leading off or directing one or more members of the group into a position of safety. This type of paddling relies on the group having confidence in each other's abilities. When boat scouting, we should ideally follow a few simple guidelines. Maintain enough distance between paddlers that everyone has time to react. Use as many eddies as you can, and if possible, keep an eddy spare ahead. Recognise a clear line to another eddy before committing to the rapid. Always have an exit strategy for the group. No one should follow blindly. If in doubt, get out. When boat scouting, it is a good idea to have agreed on communication with your paddling friends before you set off. The following are just some possible examples of signals. Go that way, river left. Okay, I agree. Eddy out, river left. I'm getting out for a walk or to scout. One paddler come down. One paddler come here. Come to me. Paddle signals should not be confused with a paddler flailing in a hole or paddling behind a rock. It doesn't really matter what the signals are, as long as they are agreed and are not confusing. Some guidelines for that are that signals are clear of the body and concise, point at the line and not the hazard. For a paddler upstream, no signal means no go. The paddler at the front only leaves after receiving a response from upstream. Once we understand where our personal paddling fits into the group, and we know when to scout and communicate on the river, we can paddle very dynamically as a team and may not even have to get out our boats to safely descend even a relatively complex rapid.